Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Santander Field for the NCAA Division III Mid-Atlantic Baseball Regional. This is Game 2 of the regional featuring the Lions of Penn State Berks, seeded 8th in the region, and the top-seeded Kane University Cougars. I'm Ryan Shannon here with your play-by-play for today's action. Let's meet the starting lineups first for the Penn State Berks team. Leading off and playing right field, number 4, Nick Zippe. Batting second, playing center field, number 10, Corey Fox. Batting third, playing third base, number 2, Tom Grabluski. Batting cleanup, the designated hitter, number 36, Zach Rice. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 22, Dylan Gallagher. Batting sixth, playing left field, number 9, Luke Erb. Batting seventh and catching, number 25, Damian Mace. Batting eighth, playing second base, number 14, Pierce Harhai. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 6, Kainu Erb. And then pitching for the Lions today, number 12, Kyle Hartman. Now let's meet the starters for Keene University. Leading off, playing center field, number 27, Matt Malo. Batting second, doing the catching, number 6, Michael Kendall. Batting third, the right fielder, number 23, Ryan Kelly. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, number 34, Sal Taormino. Batting fifth, playing third base, number 18, Matt Grupa. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 9, Tom McCucken. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 33, Ryan Reitmeyer. Batting eighth and left fielder, number 22, Tyler Heisch. And batting ninth, playing shortstop, number 10, Chris Amato. And I'm pitching for the Cougars, number 25, Matthew Wagner. Matthew Wagner comes in today's game with a 2.7 ERA, 1-0 win-loss record, 7 appearances. This is his first game that he has started. He has 1 save on the season, 23 and a third innings, 18 hits, 10 runs, 7 of which are earned, 6 walks, 9 strikeouts. Not Keene going with somebody who hasn't been much of a starter for them this season. Not surprised by that, as they are the top seed and probably hoping to save their top 3-4 pitchers for later in the tournament. Key number 1 overall, automatic qualifier from the NJAC, and has been to the College World Series 6 times since 2007. And Penn State Berks, automatic qualifier from the Northeastern Atlantic Conference. This is Penn State's second straight NCAA tournament appearance. Common opponent between each team here seems to be Alvernia University and York College. Penn State against Alvernia, losing 2-1, while Keene lost to Alvernia as well earlier in the season, 4-3. 5-4, my apologies. And York College, in which Penn State Berks won 8-4, while Keene won 9-5 on May 5th. So common opponents, both losing and beating evenly matched teams here. Keene, though, the favorite, being the number 1 seed, and Penn State being the automatic qualifier. Penn State Berks best hitter on their team, Damian Mace, hitting 368 on the year. Not much of a home run threat from this team. Keene, on the other hand, Andy Lopez, who is not in the starting lineup for Keene today, surprisingly, batting .423 on the year. No home runs, and they're not much of a home run threat either. Their highest total is 4 from Ryan Rettmeyer. They have 13 total as a team compared to Penn State Berks 7. Opponents hitting 11 home runs off Penn State Berks, while opponents hitting 4 home runs off of Keene. Going to be a lot of small ball baseball played out there today, according to the book. Is Wagner out there taking his warm-up pitches now for the Cougars from Kane University versus the Lions from Penn State Berks. Leading off for the Lions, right fielder number 4, Nick Zappe. Zappe coming on the year batting .317. Wagner, the windup and the pitch. Strike 1 right down the middle. Looks to bunt right down the third base, right to the third baseman. He'll throw over the first for the first out. Krupa there, making the easy play on the bunt. First pitch taken for a ball outside. Now batting Corey Fox, who hit .315 on the year. No home runs, 3 doubles, and 2 triples. This team doesn't really hit for power. Wagner with the windup and the pitch. Hit to the shortstop, clean fieldly, and throw to first. Two straight groundouts to start the game here for Wagner. Strike call on the outside corner. Grabluski now the batter as well, taking another strike. Second best hitter on the team, batting .366 for the year, 4 doubles, 2 triples, no home runs, and 19 RBIs. It's Wagner with the windup and the pitch. Ball high. Line drive right back up the middle, right over the head of Wagner. We're going to take a replay for you here. Wagner takes in. Grabluski puts it right back over his head for the single. Now batting Zach Rice. .267 hitter on the year. 5 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 12 RBIs. Ball taken outside. Wagner from the stretch. Pickoff attempt at first base, runner gets back safely. Swing and a miss there. Umpire says he got a little piece of it. One ball, 2 strikes to Rice. Another throw over to the first, and runner gets back safely. The 1-2 pitch. Outside, they had the steal attempt. Known from the beginning, throw down the second, runner out to end of the top of the first. We're going to take you to the replay there. Key knew they were going to steal theirs. They had the pitch out in effect. Throw down. As Keene will come to bat now, Malo, Kendall, Kelly. On the mound today for Penn State Berks. Kyle Hartman, 1.4 ERA, 3 wins, 1 loss. He appeared in 6 games, 3 of which were starts, so he won all 3 starts. He had 1 complete game and 1 save. He's pitched 25 and 2/3 innings, giving up 23 hits, 8 runs, 4 of which were earned, a walk, 17 strikeouts, 1 double, and 2 home runs. Leading off for Kane will be Matt Mallow. He batted .322 for the year with 3 home runs, which puts him second on the team. 6 doubles, 2 triples, 21 RBIs for the year. And he'll be facing the lefty Kyle Hartman. Keene coming in with a 34-10 record for the year. And their big thing is when they've scored more runs than the other team, it seems like they've been winning the game. They've had some close calls, but they've also had a lot of blowouts this year. Single up the middle, and that will get through for Matt Mallow. Michael Kendall is the batter now. He hit .355 for the season, 8 doubles, no triples, no home runs with just 10 RBIs on the year. And he is squared up to bunt here, looking to move this runner over. First pitch called ball. Strike call there on the second pitch. The only school he's thrown out at second on the steal attempt. The only school that Keene has faced that will be in this region is Alvernia, and they lost 5-4. That was a big win for the Alvernia baseball team. The 1-2 pitch is he'll step off. The windup and the pitch hit foul towards Penn State's dugout. Ball hit to the shortstop. He cleans it, fields it cleanly, and throws out to first for the second out. Now batting Ryan Kelly, .336 average for the year, 8 doubles, 2 triples, no home runs with 30 RBIs, tied for first on the team, tied for second on the team. Ball outside, and Hartman did not like that call. Hartman with the windup and the pitch. Hit to the third baseman, and it goes right underneath his glove. We'll see what they give him on that. Sal Taormino, 384 hitter on the season, 12 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs, and a team leading 38 RBIs. And he'll hit that one right back up the middle for a single. Keene looking to take advantage of Penn State Perk's missed opportunities here. Just out of the reach of Hartman. Now batting Matt Grupa, 366 batter on the year. 30 RBIs, 14 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. First pitch taken for a strike. Runners on first and second now for Kane after the third baseman. Ball just went right underneath his glove. Should have been the third out of the inning. They gave him a hit for that. No error. Ball low. He'll hit that one foul down the first baseline onto the concourse. Ball high and outside. That's going to push the count to 3-2, I believe. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch high, and that will push the count full now. So 2 outs. Both runners will be advancing on the throw, on the pitch. Grupa in the box. Both runners take their leads. From the stretch, the 3-2 pitch. Taken high for a ball. The bases now. So bases loaded. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. for Tom Magukin. Batting .306 on the year, 8 doubles, 3 triples, and 21 RBIs. In the middle of the pack for RBIs on the teams. His base is loaded here with 2 outs. Look to see if he can get something started here for Kane in the bottom of the first. Get them out to a quick lead. Ball taken outside. Salisbury in the first game put up a 4 spot in the first inning, and that is how they took game 1 11-1. So Kane looking to do something similar here in this second game of the NCAA Mid-Atlantic Regional. Ball taken for a strike. It's 2-1. The windup and the pitch. Swung on and miss. Took a big hack at that one. Looking to drive at least 2 runs in there with that swing. 2-2 is your bases are loaded. The windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3, and Hartman gets out of the inning without giving up any runs. Bases are left loaded. 3 hits, no errors, and we're going to get a replay here of this strikeout. Big swing and a miss there, as he was swinging for the fences on that one. Rice will come back out for Penn State Berks to begin the top of the second here in York. We're going to have a catcher change here now for Kane. Looks like their catcher got hurt during warm-up pitches. I don't know what happened here, but your new catcher, James Lizkowski, is behind the plate now for the Cougars. So Michael Kendall, who grounded out in his first at bat, is out of the game, and in is Lizkowski. Zach Rice back up to the plate again after Grabluski was thrown out trying to steal to end the top of the first. And his first pitch is taken for a ball. He'll get a clean slate here against Matt Wagner. He fouls one down the first base line. Taken high for a ball. Two one is your count. Wagner with the windup and the pitch. Singled right back up the middle. So Matt Rice singling to start off the second inning. We're going to go to a replay here. Right back up the middle through the second baseman and the shortstop. And that will bring up Dylan Gallagher, 316 average for the season, 4 doubles, no triples, 1 home runs, and just 15 RBIs. His first pitch, taken outside for a strike. Bunted to the third baseman. He grabs it, throws to first for the out. Third baseman Matt Krupa having a good day down there fielding. Luke Erb, 330 batting average on the season, 5 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 19 RBIs. He has a guy out there at second base. As he takes a swing, and that's going to be hit to center field. Center field tracks it down. He'll make the catch for out number 2. As that will bring up Penn State Berks' best hitter, Damian Mace, 368 batting average, 4 doubles, no triples, no home runs, and just 7 RBIs this season. Played in 16 games, made 11 starts. So seeing the ball well in the games that he has played. From the stretch and the pitch, taken for a strike. Ball taken outside. 2 outs, runner on second with Damian Mace, team's best hitter, at the plate. Swing and a miss for strike 2. 1-2 is your count. 2 outs, runner on second. Wagner from the stretch with the pitch, and he'll step off and look at second. Swings, doesn't make contact with the ball, pass ball. Catcher gets it, throws to first, and that will end the top of the second. We're going to take a replay here for you. So he got him swinging there. Catcher just couldn't hold on to the ball. Luckily, though, as he makes a semi-bad throw, his first baseman, Sal Taormina, is there to snag it up on the hop. So Penn State leaves one. Your score still after the top of the second, 0-0. Leading off for Kane will be Rettmeyer, Heisch, and Amato. Ryan Rettmeyer, 289 average on the season, 6 doubles, no triples, and 4 home runs along with 23 RBIs as Kyle Hartman goes out there to start his second inning of work. Takes the first pitch low for a ball. Taken for a strike. 2-1 is your count. Low in the dirt. Wind up in the pitch. Hit right back up the middle, just over the short, as he dove for it, and it hopped over the shortstop's head. As you see, hits it, and it looked like it was going to go up the middle, and shortstop dives for it, and it just goes right over his head. Tyler Heisch now, the batter. 255 average on the year. 4 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 15 RBIs. As here's his first pitch. He looks to bunt right back to the pitcher. He'll throw it to first for the out. We'll take you to a replay on that one. Bunted perfectly to the pitcher. Pitcher had no chance at Rettmeyer running to second. As Chris Amato now up, 391 hitter, 2 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, and 12 RBIs on the season for him. From Wayne, New Jersey. As he'll hit that down the line, snagged by Penn State's first baseman. Dylan Gallagher makes a great play, saves a run there, and gets the out. We're going to take you back on that one. That was a hard hit, and he just went over, laid out for it, got it. 100% saving a run there. Malo back up. He singled and got caught stealing his first at bat. He'll hit an easier ground ball there for Gallagher, and he'll take it to the bag for the third out. After 2, your score 0-0. Kane 4 hits, Penn State 2. And Kane leaves 1 on third, but Dylan Gallagher making the play to save the run. Pierce Harhigh will start the top of the third, 286 average on the season, no doubles, no triples, 1 home run with 9 RBIs, as Matt Wagner looks to start his third inning of work. And the pitch taken for a strike. Ball taken high. Strike 3 on the pitch, and he'll head back to the dugout. Is Keanu Urbup, 280 hitter on the season, 7 doubles, 1 triple, no home runs, 10 RBIs. He'll hit a line drive into right field. That will fall, as he'll get a single here with 1 out. So we'll take you back on the replay on that one. Just got it in there. As the leadoff hitter, Nick Zippe, will begin the game. He will step into bat again. He led off the game with a ground out to the third baseman. In the stretch. In there for strike 1. Pickoff play at first. Runner gets back safely. He'll hit this one to center. And Zippe will fly out to Matt Malo. And that will bring up Corey Fox, who grounded out as well in his first at-bat. Runner going. As the catcher couldn't keep control of that ball. So Herb will steal second on the play. 1-0. Ball. Umpire called that pitch a ball. Ball hit high in the air. First baseman underneath of it, and he'll catch it for the final out. Penn State leaves one on the base paths. One hit, no errors. Score after the top of the third, 0-0. Leading off for Kane, James Lukowski, as he stepped in for the catcher. Michael Kendall, who left the game. Lukowski takes one for a strike. He batted .226 on the year. No doubles, no home runs, no triples, and just 3 RBIs. 22 games played, 9 started, so does have experience beyond the plate this year. So hit this one foul out of the stadium. He'll hit it to the first baseman, Gallagher, who will go over. Easy play for him. So we'll take you to a replay here. A little late on it. He'll push it right to Gallagher, and Gallagher fields it cleanly and trots over the first. As Ryan Kelly hits a line drive into right center field for a single. That will be his second single of the day. And that will bring up Sal Taormina from Brooklyn, New York. Sal grounds it to shortstop. Shortstop to the second baseman, over to first. And that's a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. One hit, no errors. The double play to end it. At the end of 3, Penn State 0, Kane 0. Tom Grabowski singled and was caught stealing in his first at bat. So he'll lead it off here for the Lions. As he'll hit a ball. Wow. Took a bounce. It looked like it was going to be a line drive caught by the shortstop, but it bounced and somehow got by the shortstop. We're going to take a look back at it here. This hit. I don't know what happened there. He just misplayed that. The shortstop, Chris Amato, as Zach Rice will come back up. As another one will get through here for Rice. Back-to-back singles here from Penn State to start the fourth inning. We'll take another replay here. Is playing in double play position, the shortstop really had no chance at getting that. As Dylan Gallagher, the first baseman, has made Pretty good plays over at first base today. Will step into the box. Perfectly placed bunt to the pitcher. He'll throw. Not in time, though, as the first baseman, Dylan Gallagher, beats out the bunt attempt. He'll be safe at first. Bases loaded here now for Penn State with nobody out, as Luke Erb will step to the plate. Luke Erb, 19 RBIs on the season as he takes a strike. So Penn State threatening Kane here. No outs here in the top of the fourth. Ball taken for a strike inside. Chopped foul down the third baseline. Ball taken high now. One, two is the count. Line drive back up the middle. Penn State is on the board. Runner going home. We're going to have a play at the plate. Picked off, though, by the first baseman, Tormina, and he throws the runner out at second. So they give up 2 runs but get an out off the RBI single. Bases loaded here. Line drive right back up the middle. Smart play by Tormina to grab this one and pick the runner off at second. Ball fouled back. Pitch grounded to the shortstop. Bobbled. He gets it, though. Throws wild. As he'll go to third. As Herb will go to third there. Taking a replay here. As he shortstop bobbled it a little bit, got it, and then just threw it. It looked like a little wide. Might have hit off the second baseman. Pierced the Harhigh's glove. Either way, went to the outfield. Another ball taken for a strike. Fake to third. Going back to first. Only one out. Pitch in the dirt for a ball. One out, runners on the corners. Another fake to third. Ball taken. Called strike, I believe, a little late on the call. Three-one is your count. Another fake to third. Runner on third, not even moving at this point. Oh. Missed a strike somewhere. Strike three on the swing. Goes Harhigh, and that will be his second strikeout of the day. And we're going to have a little mound visit here for Kane. Keanu Herb, the batter now. He singled his first at bat. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Penn State putting 2 up so far on the board. Ball hit the shortstop. He'll take the easy play to second. 2 runners left on base. 2 runs, 1 error. Penn State now leads 2-0. Matt Krupa leading off for Kane here. Walked in his first at bat. First pitch taken for a ball. Popped up and it will go foul behind the first base into the concourse. Fly ball to right field, tracked down by Nick Zippe. Tom McGuckin now up. Another foul ball. Oh, 2 is your count. Ball outside. Ground ball to shortstop. He'll field it cleanly. Throw over the first for the second out. Ryan Rettmeyer now up, and he'll call time. Ground ball right back up the middle. Here's a replay for you. Nice piece of work there to hit that ball right back up the middle, just out of the reach of the shortstop. And Tyler Heisch now up. Pop fly in the infield, caught by the third baseman, and that will end the inning. One hit, no errors, one man left on base. Penn State Berks 2, Kane 4 at the end of 4. Ball low to Nick Zippe, who has grounded out and flied out in his first 2 at-bats. Strike taken on the outside corner. Strike taken on the outside corner again. Line drive over the head of the second baseman. Which will take you back for a replay. Second baseman really had no shot ever at getting to that one. Looking to bunt, pulls it back in time for a ball. Corey Fox grounded out in his first at-bat. Bunted down the third baseline, fielded, goes to third, and we're going to have a little bit of a rundown now as he's got himself in a pickle as he falls down and gets the out. So a double play there. Kane catching a break. As we'll take you to the replay. Perfectly placed bunt down the third base line, picked up by the third baseman who throws over, and bad base running there. Should have never thought about going. He just got in a little bit of a pickle. Couldn't get out. Fly ball hit to center field. Tracked down and diving by the center fielder, Matt Milo. Beautiful play out in center field by Malo to end the inning. He tracked this one down. Diving play to end the inning. No runs. Penn State still up 2-0. Leading off for Kane, Chris Amato, who grounded out in his first at-bat. First pitch grounded to the second baseman. Hits off of him, and he'll be safe at first. Took a high bounce off his shoulder. So we'll take you back on that one. So for any of the teams out there watching today that are going to be playing in the next game or for tonight, pay attention to the field conditions here. Ball's taking a couple hops and bouncing in different directions. Back to the top of the lineup with Matt Malo. He'll bunt the ball to the third baseman, double pumps it, and he's safe. He triple pumped it. I don't know what he was looking at there. I think he thought the runner from first, Amato, was going to go to third since nobody was covering. Oh, no, the pitcher was there. No, he's just fast. Matt Malo didn't even give the third baseman, Tom Grabluski, a chance to even get that ball, a shot at throwing it. Now batting the catcher, James Lukowski. He grounded out in his first at bat. He'll look to bunt. He'll pull back in time, though. This Canes dugout coming alive now. 1-0 is the count. Bunted down the third baseline, comes up, gets it, throws. A little high, brought it down though by by the second baseman, Harhigh, to get the out. As here's another replay for you. Perfectly placed bunt down the line. Third baseman comes up, makes the play quickly this time. Never double pumped, had the grip on the ball to get it there. As Ryan Kelly takes first pitch strike. And the pitch hit to the first baseman, off of him, went up in the air, and he'll be safe at first. He froze after it hit him. Seems to be okay. I don't know. He's limping it off. The trainer will come out, and here's another replay for you. He threw his glove off. That must have hurt, but nonetheless, run scores here for Kane. Runners now on the corners. One out for Kane. Sal Tormina. And he'll rip that one into left center. Caught by the center fielder, though. Tagging will be the runner from third. Matt Malo. And it's all tied back up at 2. Well hit ball to deep center field, giving Malo enough space to jog home. So Matt Krupa will be the new batter. Runner going, and he'll be out. Oh, no, safe. I thought the ball got there before him. Umpire disagreeing with me, but who am I? I'm just the announcer. He's in there when you look back at the replay. Under the glove of Gallagher, and there's going to be another run play at the plate. Cut off, though, by the pitcher, Kyle Hartman. 3-2 Kane now. Right under the glove of Gallagher, who'd been pretty good day at first base so far. Made a couple good stops there. One run-saving stop, but just couldn't get his glove on the ball on that play. Anthony Fischetti, the pitch hitter now. .333 batter on the year. 3 doubles, 5 triples, and 2 home runs. He'll hit the first pitch he sees foul the right field bleachers. Swings at the second pitch. And he'll steal second. As he threw it over, and it was a throw from the knees, which doesn't really generate a lot of power. Pitch grounded to second, and he's there, and that will be the inning. 3 runs by Keene as they will take the lead here after the 5th inning. 3-2, Kane's lead. Zach Rice batting now for Penn State Berks. 2 singles today on the day. And first pitch thrown over his head. And he'll hit a fly ball to right center field. Right fielder will grab it, though, for the first out. Dylan Gallagher now batting 1 for 1 on the day with a ground out. Pitch called a strike. 0-2 is your count. And hit the batter. So get out to a quick 0-2 count just to come back and hit him. I believe Kane's coach asking the umpire if he believes that he leaned into the pitch. Luke Erb will step in, 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs today. And he'll take a strike. Ball in the dirt. Blocked, though, by Liskowski. And that ball down the line's fair. So they'll get it in quickly. So a 1-out double by Luke Erb puts runners at second and third now. As Coach Neil Iovero will go to the pen here in the top of the 6th. new pitcher here for Kane, number 42, Vinny Zanfordino, who appears to be their best pitcher. 1.36 ERA, 13 appearances, two wins, 3 losses though, 5 saves, 33 innings pitched, 22 hits, 6 runs, 5 of which are earned, 10 walks, 17 strikeouts, and has just given up 1 lone double, no home runs, and no triples. So Kane, not really panic. I wouldn't say it's a panic situation, but it is the top of the 6th. You're winning by 3. You have runners on second and third with only 1 out. You need to get out of this and let your offense get back up and plate you some more runs. Damian Mace will be the batter, and he is Penn State's best hitter on the team. He'll swing at the first pitch, and that will go over my head here. Second pitch fouled. Back to the backstop. Ball taken inside. Kane's crowd really looking for a strike call there. Swing and a miss on an outside pitch, and 2 down now. And that will bring up Pierce Harhigh. Harhigh 0 for 2 on the day with 2 strikeouts. One of them was looking. First pitch taken for a strike. Line drive foul. Full count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Taken for a ball inside. And that will bring up Keanu Herb. First pitch swung on and missed. Herb's 1 for 2 on the day with a stolen base. Has a fielder's choice and a ground out. Ball floated in the left field. Diving play, but miss, and it'll get past him. 2 runs will score. Here comes the third. And Penn State Berks regains the lead, 5-3 now. As we're going to take you here for a replay. It was a little blooper to left, and he just couldn't get there fast enough. Dove and missed it and went by him. 3 runs come across. Ball taken by Nick Zippe outside, ball 1. Swing and a miss there. Ground ball picked up by the shortstop. Throw. Scooped up by Tormino, and that will end the inning. 3 runs later by Penn State Berks. The score now, Penn State Berks 5, Kane 3. Ryan Rittmeyer starts the bottom of the 6th up with a line drive single up the middle. First pitch swinging right back up the middle. Bunted back to the pitcher. Had a play at second. Doesn't take it there. Instead takes the safe out at first. I think he could have gotten there at second. And so we'll take a look at the replay. Yeah, he definitely had a shot there at second base. Ball taken outside. Chris Amato. One for two on the day. Or no, 0 for 2 on the day. Line drive foul up into the seats. Wind blowing out towards right field. A little bit chilly day here in York, Pennsylvania at the Santander Field where the York Revolution play. It's Kyle Hartman still out there working for Penn State. And he gets a strikeout there on the outside corner. We'll take it for a replay here. Right on the outside, and umpire rings him up. First pitch taken for a strike from Matt Mallow. Ball hit to the shortstop. He'll throw over to first. Penn State Burke gets out of this one. Kyle Hartman dealing here, only giving up 3 runs so far in that 5th inning. But getting out of this jam, 1 runner left on base. Your score after 6. Penn State Burks 5, Kane 3. Corey Fox leading off here for Penn State. First pitch swinging, fouled off the net. Catcher Liskowski a little roughed up on that pitch. Hurt his wrist, it looked like a little bit. He was shaking it off. Foul ball right into the Penn State dugout. Foul ball back to the net again. One-two count, now 2-2. Ball high, full count now, 3-2. High fly ball to left field. That's going to go well foul. Just stays in the park, too. Ball low for ball 4. Runner on first now. Tom Grabluski now up. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Ground ball to the first base, picked up, and we're going to have ourselves a 3-6 double play. We'll take a look back at it here. Taramino makes a great pick play. Steps on first and throws over second for the tag. Zach Rice is your batter now. That ball was hit back towards us, hit off one of the windows. And the pitch well outside. Two is your count. With 2 outs. Line drive hit well foul. Rice is making him work. Ball low. Line drive to left center. That's going to drop in between. A 2-out base runner here. Gets a nice little base knock there. Ball hit foul. From the stretch and the pitch. Fouled again, making him work hard for this one. To get this last out here in the top of the 7th, Dylan Gallagher is not letting him go easily. From the stretch, pitch, popped up, foul territory on the first base side. He has room, ran out of it though. About 2 rows up there on the first base side. Stretch in the pitch. Fouled again. And the pitch. Ground ball right back to the pitcher. He'll throw to first for the final out. After the top of the 7th, Penn State 5. Kane coming up to bat. James Liskowski leading off here for Kane in the bottom of the 7th. After replacing Kendall, he's going hitless but has a sacrifice. Looking to bunt, pulls back in time though. Strike on the outside corner. Pop fly, foul territory down the first base side. Who's going to get? Nobody gets there as it will go foul. Right fielder, second baseman, and first baseman all were there, but it fell in between them off the wall. Ball outside 4, and he'll take his base. That will bring up Ryan Kelly, 2 for 3 today with a run scored and an RBI. He brought in and scored 2 of Kane's runs. Ball low. Strike called on the inside corner. Fouled back. Foul ball on the first base side. Picked up by the first baseman Gallagher. Swing and a miss by Ryan Kelly. And now batting will be Sal Tormino. Tormina. Ball high. Fly ball to center field, deep, going back as a center fielder. He'll catch it. And that will be the second out. Corey Fox tracking that one down. And we'll get you a replay. A high fly ball to deep center field. He went all the way back near the warning track to get that one. Matt Krupa is your batter now. 1 for 2 with an RBI today and a walk. He hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop. Picked up, though, tossed to the second baseman, and that will end the threat. After 7 innings, Penn State Berks 5, Kane 3. The number 8 seed right now beating the number 1 seed by 2 with 2 innings left. We'll see what Kane can do. Leading off for Penn State Berks, left field Luke Erb. Erb 2 for 3 on the day with a run and 2 RBIs and a double. He really jump-started this Penn State offense today. Pitch inside for a strike. Fly ball to center field. Center fielder Matt Malo will be there to make the catch. First pitch to Damian Mace, taken for a strike on the outside. Ball gets by the catcher. It'll be 1-1. And a single into left field for Damian Mace. Stayed back on it and drives it in the left field. First pitch fouled back. Fly ball, third base side foul. It's going to stay in play. Third baseman there for the catch. Ball taken outside. Game 3 is supposed to start at 4:30. Obviously running a little bit behind schedule here. That game will be starting about 30 to 40 minutes after the conclusion of this game. It will be the number 6 seed Misericordia versus the number 3 seed Johns Hopkins. Followed by, at 7:45, obviously will be pushed back to number 17 Catholic versus number 2 Alvernia. And there's a walk. No, batting is Keanu Erb, 2 for 3 on the day with 3 RBIs. He popped this one high in the infield. And the second baseman will come in and grab that one. Kane gets out of this inning without giving any runs. Your score still, though, Penn State 5, Kane 3. Leading off for Kane, Anthony Fischetti here in the bottom of the 8th. And he'll take a strike on the outside corner. He'll take another strike on the outside corner. He'll foul another one just over the screen. Ball outside, 1-2 is your count. Ground ball to the second baseman. He'll get there for that one. Fischetti was on his high horse down the first baseline, but could not beat it out. Ryan Rettmeyer now up. Rettmeyer 3 for 3 on the day. All singles. See if he can keep it going. Ball outside. Ball inside. 2-1 is your count. Ball hit to the second baseman. He'll make the play, throw over the first, and that will end Rettmeyer's perfect day of going 4 for 4. He's now 3 for 4, and that will bring up Tyler Heisch. He is 0 for 1 with and he'll take the first pitch for a strike. Kane really needs their bats to come alive here, but they can't find a way to get past Kyle Hartman, who's really dealing it right now. And then second baseman, have an inning wide on Chiz. All 3 balls hit to the second baseman, Pierce Harhigh, and that will end the 8th. Through 8, Penn State Berks 5, Kane 3, Kyle Hartman 8 innings pitched, 3 runs, none of them earned, 9 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts on the day, as he is at 102 pitches. We will see nobody up warming up in the bullpen. We'll see if anybody warms up here for the 9th. Corey Fox leading off for Penn State Berks. Fox 0 for 2 on the day with a walk. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Fly ball to center field, and center fielder Malo will be right underneath of it for out number 1. Tom Grabluski now the batter. And he'll hit that first pitch right back up the middle. Gonna take you to an instant replay now. First pitch swinging right back up the middle. First pitch taken for a strike. Pickoff attempt safe at first. There's the out at first. Gets out. He double pumped. Had the runner caught out there between second and third. The rule lets you watch this one again. I don't know. I guess the catcher just couldn't get a grip on the ball, or his ball gets away out in front, and he's just messing with him out there. If he threw it right there, he would have had him out, but he couldn't get the ball out of his hand. That ball's taken for a strike. Runner running. Shortstop runs in, goes with first, gets the out to end the inning. One man left on base. As we go to the bottom of the ninth, Kane needs to find some life in their bats, or Penn State will crawl out of this one with a victory. Leading off for Kane is Chris Amato. Amato 0 for 3 on the day with a run. He takes the first ball for a ball. Ball high. It's Kyle Hartman coming out for his 9th inning of work. Has over 100 pitches. And he'll walk him on 4 pitches. They have a pitcher warming up out in the bullpen. Scott Durkin will pitch hit here. For Michael Melio. Ball inside for a strike. And Canes fans not liking that call at all. And another strike. And he'll foul that one off. Number 31. 21. He strikes him out. James Lizgowski, the back. That will go for a ball as well. Steve Koenig warming up in the Penn State Berks bullpen. 2.15 ERA. Hartman still dealing out here though, as he gets that one over for a strike. Gallagher thought he had that one in the glove. It goes by him into the corner, and they're going to hold him at third. Runners on second and third. James Lizgowski coming up clutch here with a double. That puts the tying run at second. And we look at this one. Gallagher thought he had it in his glove. He looked at it, and he just thought. .31 still Steve Koenig. Steve Koenig still warming up out there in the bullpen. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Foul down the left field line. Staying alive, Ryan Kelly. Kelly 2 for 4 on the day with an RBI and a run. The windup and the pitch. Bounced up the middle. Oh, they got him in a rundown here. And they get the runner at second out. As we'll take you to the replay here. Bounces it up the middle. Runner at third stays. Runner at second goes to third. Starts getting himself in a rundown. Tries to fake him out. And the runner at third forced to stay. So now the tying run at first. The winner of this game will go on tomorrow and play at 4:30 against Salisbury. Which, coming into this, who would have thought it had been Penn State Berks?
I think the shortstop goes home if he sees someone at home. I think so, yeah.
2 outs now, and
I'm not saying it's the right thing, but I think you're right. I think the shortstop goes home.
Sal Taormina up to bat. Ball in the dirt.
Oh, it's the Brooklyn kid. He's got some pop.
Big at bat here for the senior. Fouls this one off. Junior, my apologies. Sal Taormino is a junior from Brooklyn, New York. Big at bat here for the junior.
It's a ghost camera.
Ball outside. Two one is your count. Calls that one a strike. 2-2. He has not stopped calling that inside pitch all game. Sal Taormino, the junior from Brooklyn, New York, 2-2 with 2 outs. Fouls it off up into the stands. Two. Runners on first and second. Tying run at first. The tying run was at second. Got into a rundown. Was tagged out. The 2-2 pitch. Outside for a ball. Full count. Runner on first will be going on the pitch. From the stretch. The pitch. Lined up the middle. Past the second baseman. Kelly's running to third. They're going to hold him at third. And here's the instant replay. Nice piece of work here from Sal Taormino. And he gets it right by the second baseman. 5-4 is your score now, folks. Matt Krupa. 1 for 3 with an RBI today and a walk. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Taormina faked a steal to second to try to get the pitcher, throw the pitcher off guard. And another strike called on Krupa.
Swings.
The pitch. Outside must have been the call. It was a ball. 1-2 is the count. Grounder up the middle. Throw to first. And Penn State Berks has just upset the number 1 seed Kane 5-4 here in the first round of the NCAA Mid-Atlantic Regionals. Penn State now live. Mitchell at 10 a.m.
Going full.
Misericordia and Johns Hopkins will start at 5:45 now, almost an hour and 15 minutes after their original start time. So I'm sure number 7 Catholic versus number 2 Alvernia's start time at 7:45 is more than likely to be pushed back at least probably till 9:30. Your final score here at Santander Field: Penn State Berks 5, Kane 4. I'm Ryan Shannon. I'll be right back with you at the 7:45 start game between number 7 Catholic and number 2 Alvernia.